how much she's thinking about little things like Mia getting her to grab her own toes or to touch her feet, and she's just processing what, you know, what's happening and what's possible. So, you know, I think like Mia had explained to us, she said that, you know, she has these really negative patterns, and the goal is to just keep on implementing and inputting the positive patterns that make it easy to move with how plastic her brain is, and so that she can see the difference and the choice, the idea being that she would choose the easier way, and that the brain just naturally always wants to choose the easier way. So as long as we keep on showing her those connections,
right,
that it will assimilate into intentional, deliberate movement.
Right. And given the plasticity of her brain at this particular, at her age, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, there's many debates on how long the brain grows, but I will say that, you know, now till at least 6, 7, there is a major growth process with her brain, and sending the right signals and the signals for her to, like Christine said, eliminate the negative and reinforce the positive. And it's very apparent because she knows this. I've noticed she knows that something's going on, and for the better. And she's very proud of herself, what she's doing. You can see the confidence level, just in general, from doing what we've been doing with from the point of Cindy Mayna's started working on her, to the few times that we've been to the master's training back in September in Austin and here. You can I sense a great deal of confidence in her, and her happiness and her overall demeanor she has a bit of swagger to her. It's quite something to watch. It's amazing to watch her confidence and just her ability to see things differently, and she knows it. She knows. You can tell she knows it. You just know as a parent, you see this light kind of going off on her, and she's looking at things differently, and she's more aware of kind of what's going on around her. She's more focusing on other people and what they're doing, and that's
very engaged.
Very engaged.
And I think, you know, for a parent of a child with cerebral palsy, I think the concern is that there's a point, and I had said it when we arrived here at this camp, is that she really is at this point where she wants to move so badly that I can see that there's a concern that the frustration level doesn't take over. And so for me, you know, that she doesn't learn that movement is so frustrating that she gives up. And I think that that's a concern for most children with CP. I mean, I've discussed it with the pediatrician to say that they can become passive learners. And also, because so much is done for them, that it's very easy for the children to fall into a mode of allowing others to continually do for them, and to just kind of accept where they are. And so really the key, what we found, is just this continual finding those moments of keeping her engaged, in keeping her fire aflame with the desire to move and to move forward. And that is difficult and challenging, that may be, and that she may get frustrated, that just like anything, like learning geometry or arithmetic when you don't like math, that's just part of the process and you can get through it. So I think that's, you know, and it really is about her learning to move within her own body and using gravity as her friend. And you know, there's a lot as a parent with CP. Yes, I know. You're prescribed a lot of the traditional Western method is equipment. You know, what is your child's seating positioning system? What does your child have a standing frame? Does your child have orthotics? Does your child have all these things to help keep their legs straight or keep them sitting straight? And it's a lot of buckling in and strapping down. And in the case of orthotics, you know, there's so much sensitivity in the base of the feet that signals, you know, where the ground is or what kind of ground. Are you stepping on soft